Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, episode 49, one shy of full. So, the recap would be that last stream I made the executive decision that we should fill our rosters up. A little bit of a reminder about the rules, actually. The reminder, of course, is that we have a 32 population limit, right? And then here's the roster of our population. Trapper Keeper, of course, is in red for reasons. Blizz never even made it to the roster, sadly. And the good news is we have one fresh recruit. So we have a brand new recruit, Hep, who is going to be raffled fairly early on, I'm happy to say, to you early birds. So I'm going to kick the raffle off, let's say in about 15 minutes, just letting people filter in. And that number brings us up to 30. You can always go up here into the squad to see your total population. So what we're hoping to do is to recruit 2 more slaves. Because I did mention that Sinklide, who is currently interned in Tengu's vault in a maximum security prison, is not someone that we're going to aim to recruit. And then there's only one other unique recruitable Shek in the game, and that would be Seto, who is the daughter of the current leader of the Shek Kingdom, who obviously is a mortal enemy of ours, so it's not like we're adding her to our roster. We'll add her to our list of dead. So between Sinklide and Seto, neither of them are slated to be recruited, which means slaves. So the recap, let me focus on the recap. The recap would be that we traveled through Gut, and it was a terrible idea. Because, okay, for some reason or another, my squad is subterranean right now. There we go. It was a terrible idea because, you know, big things befell us. But luckily, King, as he always comes through, managed to get us out of a really tough situation. I did have to conscript with the Shinobi Thieves to do so. But that's not going to have that much of an effect. The only effect that conscripting with the Shinobi Thieves is now we're allied with them, which means it's possible that they show up to help me during raids, and also they will patch me up. So if I'm in a city with a Shinobi Thief guild tower there, and I'm unconscious and needing medical attention, they will tend to me. And that meant that Kang had to... Well, it was kind of funny, because Kang tried to train up his lockpicking skill. I guess I don't need the hacksaw anymore. And then it turned out that I just stole some tools and broke Shona out of prison. So she has an escape slave tag for 7 more hours, but that will drop pretty quickly. I'm not that worried about that. In fact, Kang's going to pick her up because she, given her leg injury, is not going to be in a position to run around very much. And then we did add Hep. So Hep is the brand new recruit. He is going to be raffled off in just a few minutes. So what we're going to be doing here is sending Hep and everybody else to the remaining slave, the remaining slave markets, trying to purchase us our last recruit. Oh, not that song. So while they do that, the main squad, the Shager's Pride squad, they are just trying to keep everyone fed, keep the industries rolling, you know, the business as usual, that kind of thing. And Glitch has been making us better blades, so I'm very eager to start rolling out the Mark 1 blades. That should be great. And then Chemo is trying to make leather turtlenecks, but it does take an abnormally long period of time. Just to address some of the other comments that I saw, one of the comments was about putting the grain silo down here to ground into straw flour where the wheat is. I plan on doing that once my athletics have been trained. I actually want them to run constantly to train up the athletics. And then another thing is that I am not planning on investing too much in defenses. One of the other rules here, just a little reminder, is limited use of harpoons for base defense. What that really should say is just limited defenses. The Shek are known to be offensive, not defensive. So what we're going to try to aim to do is to defend our base through combat, not through turrets and the like. What is the best model of blade you can get? A homemade Edge 2, which is far above what we're currently making. Homemade blades suffer a little bit of a penalty. So another thing I'm doing is going to the AI here. And I'm going to do shoot first, ask later. So that way, when raids show up, we don't wait to shoot them. For when they're bashing our gates, we just start to open fire. And I did take a look at the factions here. We have an upcoming raid in 10 days. That is a lot of advance notice. It's very kind of them to let us know that they're showing up in such a long time. Interestingly enough, Shona is faster than Hep. Hep is unbelievably emaciated. And Shona limping around is just as fast. So I think what I'm going to do is keep following Hep. Because Shona should build up her athletics skill 2. She has an athletics of 18. Hep has an athletics of 1. Horse at 36. Thorfinn 41. Night Knave 40 and 41. So they do need some more athletics training, and the idea essentially is to get our last 2 recruits, fill up the roster, complete the roster, and then cap it. By cap it, I mean unless we suffer an unbelievable amount of death, where our numbers drop too low to be able to war properly through our war goals, capping it would be no longer recruiting even if a few die. Isn't a declaration of war just advance notice of a raid? So the Band of Bones is something interesting. Their raids are more raids of like a test of strength. They're unlike a lot of the other people that raid, they're more interested to find honorable targets to attack. So their raids are a little bit different. Whereas like the Black Dragons that have been raiding us, they just show up and try to steal stuff. Oh, speaking of which, we have some sort of... Oh yeah, here we go. So here's a shoot first, ask questions later approach, where all of my people up on the walls are shooting down on these stupid dust bandits. And the dust bandits are trying to shoot us back, but it's a bit of a joke. They're little toothpicks. Oh, thunk. There goes another one. We will eventually get more accurate doing the shooting. That I am certain. And then another, I got a lot of YouTube comments about improving the defenses, improving the walls, improving the gates. We don't have the technology for that. So I know a lot of people have been saying, oh yeah, build a better gate, build more gates. You know, we are tech limited. To defensive wall tier 2 and to just either the makeshift gates, which is really terrible, or the defensive gate 2s. And if we want better, we need to go tech hunting. We need to unlock higher levels of technology. So if I take a look at the tech tree here, we would need to get tech level 5 to get some better walls, you know, if that's something we all want. Does Rockfin have a bounty in the UC? Yes. Rockfin still does have a bounty for terrorism. There might be a chance to clear the bounty, or he could just wait outside. Okay, and we're starting to get into skimmer territory, and they move at 16 miles an hour, where Hep and Shona move at 14 and 11. So we may want to pick them up. I'm just going to have to keep a close eye. What camp is this? Probably no one good. Oh, just vagrants. Okay. Yeah, all the people that are on the oh, I guess they broke in because Tilk's unconscious. Nope, Tilk's unconscious because he got friendly fired. Probably. I mean, I'm assuming that's the case. He's unconscious at the gate. There's one dust bandit left. This is exactly the reason why I don't really plan on increasing the level of the turrets that we have, because it would endanger everybody else. Zangspur, thanks for the resub. Smurfing for the follow. Zerath for gifted sub. I gotta catch up. Turdinator with tons of bits, and Shona Entrusted as well. Master Greasor with the resub. Thank you guys, and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Alright, so Glitch is now on the real weapon bench. Although it doesn't look like he's illuminated because his, you can see his weapon smithing skill 68. It's not being, reduced. And he's got 2 Mark 1s on his back. So, Mark 1s is going to be our quality for a bit. I'm going to immediately poll you all. So the poll here is going to be about clearing the bounty. Should I clear Rockvin's bounty? Yes or no? So, clearing the bounty would be just turning him into the police like I did with Kang. And then paying, you know, getting the bounty and then paying to free him. I have 23 cats more than I would need to do it. So that is a totally doable thing for us to do. And Shona is an escaped slave for 5 more hours. So I think once I get to this town, before I get too close to the gates, I need to make some decisions. A, I need to keep Shona from showing herself for at least 5 more hours. Because that's going to trigger... whoa, what just... what? Excuse me? Somehow King just turned 5 backpacks, or 5 camp beds into 1 camp bed. I'm not sure if you saw that. But there was 4 beds here. I dragged this one over, and it turned the 4 beds into 1 bed. I've never seen that before. And it's not like I dropped it, either. Well, that sucks. Because what I was going to do is have Shona lay down in a bed. I guess I still have 1 bed left. For now. I do not like that, that trick there, Kang. I do not like it at all. I'm not going to bother reloading. Camp beds are not expensive. I'll just suck it up. Alright, Shona. In you go. Heal that leg. Oops. The primary reason is that, Kang can pick up Hep to speed things up if I need to speed things up, but Kang cannot pick up 2 people. Maybe it's a large bed now? I don't know. Shona doesn't seem like she's in the lap of luxury at the moment. Alright, let's check in on Chemo. The other thing is the turtlenecks that I want making just take a ridiculous amount of time to make, and they're still working on it. Okay. Alright, so you guys say, no, don't clear Rockvin's bounty. I won't. So if that's the case, I'm just going to have King go in and do the recruiting, and also in about 2 minutes' time, King and Hep are going to do it. In 2 minutes' time, we'll have the raffle for Hep, and possibly others. And everybody else is just going to stand around out here, keep watch for skimmers while Shona heals. I just want Hep to do as much athletics running as he can. Ooh, hello. Hello, skimmer. I don't know why these skimmers have not jumped on me, but I don't mind. So Rockvin's bounty will clear. It's it's less than 10k. And just a little reminder, his bounty was earned freeing Shona. So, like, I'd do it again, obviously. Looks to me like Ruka is standing around right now. So I might have her do a bit of a run into town. Oh, look at all these dust widgets. We really are cranking on them. I didn't buy all those. Those are Oh. Hello. There's a lot more leather turtlenecks than I thought there'd be. Okay, cool. The turtlenecks and the pants for Ruka are now master equality. I think eventually... Oh, and her helmet is as well, right? No, her helmet is specialist. Rain's helmet is masterwork. So her shirt and pants. Now, eventually we're going to trade up to more armor, probably chainmail and leg plates. But for the interest of not slowing us down ridiculously, I won't be doing that for a bit. So let's go ahead and... I don't know what there is to sell, actually. There really isn't much. Oh, Turta's idle because I have all the armor plating I need. Turta, what quality do you make? Shoddy? No, you don't make shoddy. What the heck? Why would it say shoddy? I'm so confused. I think what I'm going to have is... Okay, Turta is confused. I think what I'm going to have is he's going to make some helmets for me. And Chemo, you're going to come off of the heavy armor bench so that Turta starts crafting. Tamarin, thank you for the resub. And Boris for the follow. And let's change his order of operations so he heavy smiths and then plate beats. And we'll start to get more helmets out of him. Alright, as far as everybody else, what I ought to start doing is to arrange for people to grab the armor that is available. I don't think that there's much in our storage for Ruka to sell, but there's plenty on the other side of this gate. There is just, of course, I randomly click on the lowest quality item in the stack. Alright, let's grab their weapons. Also, if they're playing dead or whatever, and I grab their weapons and they get back up, joke's on them, they have no weapon. And none of these guys are particularly good martial artists, so it's not like they pose much of a threat. Ruka, I think you're going to be doing a little bit of ironing here, because there is a lot of blades. A lot of blades. I'm not sure if there's anything that could fit in that last slot. Maybe a helmet, I guess. Someone with another helmet, come on. Oh, wow, they had leg plates. Yeah, some of these guys showed up, somewhat armored. It didn't really matter, because the crossbow bolts care not. Okay, that's a good amount of stuff. Another thing that I should be on the lookout for is a large backpack so that I can store more of the goods. I hadn't bought one up until now because the issue with the large backpacks is that they'll weigh you down a lot, and I wanted to wait until someone was actually strong enough to hold them. But I think Oran, Ruka, Rain, Rockvin, Kang, those guys now have the physical strength to actually do it. So it's an appropriate thing for me to shop for. Alright, looking over at slave recruiting. Let's get the raffle timer going. Hang on, I've got a... Oh, I don't have my raffle timer up. Just a second here. So this raffle timer is for Hep. Hep has not been... Uh-oh, they're yelling at me. Don't take another step? What do you mean? I haven't done anything. Okay, before I do that, let me get the raffle timer up. Alright, here we go. So raffle timer's above my head. There it is. And at the end of that, someone will win Hep. Alright, so they look half asleep. They need to check my stuff. And they did. I'm not smuggling anything. Every now and then, I believe, if memory serves, they try to plant evidence on you. I've had it happen maybe like once ever. Kind of annoying. So it's always a bit of a challenge. I came into the bars first. Now I know I've checked these bars, but it's nighttime, so I figured I'd check them again. Because if I could recruit some... Oh! Knife, are you recruitable? Alright, she will fight for me for 6,000 cats. So we have 2 people being raffled. We have Knife and Hep. Wow, I like your hair. That is, very Dragon Ball of you. All it needs to do is glow. So I believe that's the bottom floor is cleared. The other thing I was looking for was a surgeon. I don't see any surgeons. It's kind of dark. It's hard to tell. No, I don't see any surgeons. And that way we could rename Hep. But there's no surgeons here, so I'll have to be on the lookout for a surgeon. Now, I know that the way station that we live close to, back home, has surgeons. That Shek is an Empire peasant, so they're not going to be recruitable. Everybody else up here is Hiver. Got it. Alright, King. Just stand by Knife, or soon-to-be-named something else. And Knife, I would guess, is a fighter. No, actually, her combat stats aren't high, so I don't know what she's good at, which is why she costs 6k, but we'll figure that out. Back over to Ruka to make the money that we need. Yeah, she might be a medic. I can only see her combat stance at glance, and not anything else. So Ruka's running our errands, making the money that we need in order to do the recruiting. I don't like the sound of the swamp, so I'll probably click away in a second. Just making sure she's actually headed to the way station. So this will be 30 and 31. All we need to do is find one more person. So actually, I guess while we wait for this raffle timer, King, there's other bars. Are there not? There's the Shinobi Thieves Guild. Oh, and someone okay, it's Ruka, I don't care. I mean, I care about Ruka, but I don't think anything that is currently chasing her is going to catch her. Quick glance at the slaves. They all look like Greenlanders, but maybe there's some slaves underground or in the building. And then, if so, this is the Trader Guild HQ. So yeah, if there's no Shek slaves in there, we're gonna have to go to another town, but that's fine. We only need one more recruit. It's not a big deal. Zolan, thanks for the resub. I'm just making sure she wasn't swimming. Okay, yeah, it's a bunch of dust bandits. No problem. The only real danger to Ruka, or really anyone crossing through the swamp, is blood spiders don't move very fast, but when you're swimming, they can catch you. So to make sure that you are not swimming, that would be the kicker. Is this really open at 2 in the morning? I suppose it is. Well, oh, he's asleep. I'm gonna wake him up. Yeah, they're all Greenlanders. I didn't see any Shek in there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send King, because King is ridiculously fast. I'm gonna send King over to Heft by himself, and have Hep do the recruiting here of Knife. You're pretty sure there's 2 bars in this town? I haven't found the other one. I can click around again. Oh yeah, no, there's this bar. Yeah, okay. I got it. I don't know how I overlooked that one. Alright, let's have King go over there. Shona is still healing. Faster than she was before, but still healing. And there is the raffle timer. Good luck to you all, to all my subscribers. So Hep is the first one being raffled, and Hep is going to Mihai Goku. Oh, it's too bad that we're not recruiting that that Scorchlander with the Goku hair. So, congratulations. Let me know what you want to name Hep. Oh, and Tusky. Don't poke me, please. So Hep is, let's see, well, soon to be named something else, I'm assuming. You aren't good at anything. Got it. Got it. All right. Mahai, do you want to be named Mahai or something else you can pick? And then I'll do the knife raffle. Just @tag me when you want to name yourself or whatever. Isaldus is the other one. So congrats, Isaldus. You are lucky number 31. And you're going to be knife as soon as Ruka gets the money to pay for your entry, let's call it. Patchable, thanks for the bits. All right, this bar has Tret, but not recruitable. Has a plastic surgeon. So Hep, you should head over to the plastic surgeon. And Kang will go back and recruit knife. So Mahai, if you have a name that you're thinking of, is Goku too much? Probably. Let's swap bars. I'm glad I found a plastic surgeon, though. That's going to make it a lot easier. Alright, how's Ruka coming? Because I'm not going to be able to do the recruiting without her selling some of the Band of Bones weapons. How much do these sell for anyway? 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 7, 6. The Band of Bones blades obviously sell a whole lot better than the Dust Banded blades. The Dust Banded blades are absolute garbage. How much is the plastic surgeon? Like 300? It's pretty inexpensive. I'm also going to have Hep buy a little bit of food here. Because he's malnourished, and that's going to be a liability on our walk home. Alright, Mahai, I need a name from you. You're standing at the plastic surgeon. I'm going to pick it if you don't @tag me. And then Mike. Alright, we could do Mike. Hey, 200. It's 200, not 300. Mike. Alright, Mike, you go wait at the gate. And then the other thing that you could do is, if you do win someone, you can pick weapon preferences, any occupation that you want to have, as long as it's not already picked by someone else. All that jazz. So let me update the roster. Heading over to the roster sheet. So we have Mike, who is good at nothing. Leave that all blank. Oh, it's down here. And then Asaldus has yet to be named as well. I'm just gonna name Asaldus. I'm gonna name you Asaldus unless you pick something soon. Just taking a quick look, making sure we don't have swarms of skimmers. But nope, no skimmers in sight. Asaldus is good. You did say something with quotes? No, I meant like in terms of, you know, weapon preferences, character name, etc., etc. All right, here we go. Getting the money together. Getting the 1,300. Okay, that's plenty of money. Now we have 13,000, not 1,300. And Rook is probably going to go make another run. So, okay. Let's pay the person and see what she's actually good at. Hey, Martius. It was a pleasure watching you yesterday play some Survive, or, oh my god, I'm blanking. I want to say Survive the Swarm. Slay the Spire. God. Islodis or Islodis. Okay, yep. There it is. And your stats You're just expensive for no reason. Honestly, you have no attributes that would indicate that you are special. You're not special. As rude as that sounds, you're not special. You're just not hungry. Apparently, you commanded double the price because you didn't need to be fed. Cool. How many Shek do we have? 31. I'm going to have Mike and Asaldus, or Aslotus. I've, I guess, always been mispronouncing your name, so I apologize. I'm going to have you guys rendezvous back to the Shona camp site. I hope that you don't get waylaid by skimmers, but it's not very far. And then Kang is going to go solo to the next place because he's just so much faster, and I'm trying to get the show on the road. So Ruka's heading for another blade run. She's a blade runner. Food is expensive as hell, so the price is correct. I don't disagree with you. Not at all. Food is really expensive. She also came with her own wooden sandals and the world's rustiest topper. Manufactured by unknown. Model rusted junk. Nothing like a junk blade. It's just me, or is Horse's mouth very red? Oh, it's just the color of his horns. It kind of looks like he's got, like, the world's worst nosebleed. Or something worse than a nosebleed. Alright, let's stop staring at it. It's making me uncomfortable. Rusted blade should have tetanus damage? Yeah. Maybe there is no tetanus in this world. Who knows? Kang randomly stopped. I don't know why. And he is heading to... Actually, let's go to the South Stone Camp. Yeah, okay. There it is. I'm not sure... I don't have the cities memorized. But maybe I can recruit there. If I can't, you know, it's no big deal. Alright, Ruka's under attack again. Again, it's just... Oh, wow, she ran through a horde of dust bandits. She don't care. It also occurs to me that I think I've left the gate open this whole time. Oh boy, and you guys have done your cleanup. There's not a lot of blades left to sell. I guess these guys saw to that. Honestly, I don't mind. I don't care. I'd rather have the corpses cleaned up, to be honest. Because, ooh, this guy got shot in the head. Wow. You were, well, you fought a mounted crossbow, and exactly what I suspected would happen to you happened to you. That's actually my greatest worry, is as we work on our accuracy, my greatest worry is that I land an accidental headshot on one of my own, which is why I'm trying to get everyone in samurai helmets as fast as I can, because samurai helmets are going to protect us from like instant headshot one-shots. There's not a lot of money. Well, there's also an arm. There's not a lot of money left on these bodies. But beggars can't be choosers. I'll make what I can. Did headshot do the headshot? I wish there was a combat log for me to tell for sure. We'll pretend that yes, she did. Even if that might not be true. Well, let me take the boots. Might as well take everything. I like how there's just random limbs out here. Because... Oh, there is a horse chopper. Because limbs don't get thrown away. One of the benefits of having bone dogs, not that we have any, one of the benefits of bone dogs is they like to eat limbs. And they make for good limb cleanup. So it's not nighttime. There might not be recruits left in here. God, those cages are starting to give me PTSD. This is yet another, this is a slaver bar. Yeah, there's no one in here. Who are you? Oh, just another slaver. God, I hate slavers. Should Headshot grab those? Well, the problem is Headshot is, like 100 million miles away. But hypothetically, I could grab it for her, but, they're not worth that much, so I'm not gonna just grab toothpick bolts. Because they're a dime a dozen. Noble House. Yeah, there's 2 slave markets. I don't see any Shek up top. In fact, they all look like empty cages. I don't know why the slavers would guard empty buildings. Yeah, I don't see a single slave in this. I'm curious, when I go to buy... It's empty. Cheers. I made myself coffee right before the stream, and it's the last coffee I have in the house. I have to cherish this cup, because there are no more extra cups. They have nice cages, they gotta protect them. Yeah, protect all that iron investment, right? Which is funny, because these slaves work at, like, iron mines. This is obviously a quarry, slave camp. It's for stone, but still similar. I don't see any slaves here. I'll talk to him just in case there's invisible Shek. You never know. There's not an invisible Shek. I guess I could have assumed that. Alright, King, on your way. Shona's now full speed. I don't, however... I'm going to have her keep resting. I don't want anyone in this group to try to make a run home without Kang. Kang, due to his speed, is obviously my get-out-of-jail-free card. So I'm going to have these guys sit tight until Kang can find lucky number 31. Or 32. I need to make a teleport machine now. Got to get more coffee. Yeah. No, I mean, I have coffee. All that's left in the house right now is decaf, which I shudder at the thought. And in fact, this cup, if I'm being honest, is half decaf, because there wasn't enough coffee for a full cup, so... No! Stop playing that song. What coffee, Red? Oh, it's just like a store brand. It's nothing special. Nothing fancy. Yeah, I'm not sure what the point of decaf coffee is. No, I take that back. Every now and then, I will have decaf coffee, but like it really, really, really late at night when I just want tasty coffee, but I don't want to be up until 5 in the morning. Don't you shoot at me. If you even aim that at me, dude. Oh, wait, no, you were unsheathing it. Well, still. Petrable, thanks for bits again. An evil Exel, thanks for the follow. What's sad is my favorite tea is naturally caffeine-free, so I can't rely on making myself a cup of tea either. I've set myself up for caffeine failure. I've shamed myself. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. Hey! The stupid dust bandit that was following me. Yeah, you gonna be food now. Actually, my money might be on the dust bandit in a 1v1. Big things are notoriously terrible at 1v1. Oh, nope, nope, nope. This dust bandit is dead. It's about to be a 2 versus 1. I'm not going to be able to watch because Ruka is moving away from the area, so I'm being dragged away. Goodbye! Yeah, he is getting picked apart. Now chat's all about the controversy of decaf coffee. Here's my 2 cents about this. Decaf coffee is not that much different than alcohol-free beer. If you really like the taste of beer, okay, fine. Have yourself like a, what is it, O'Doul's? Well, I've like maybe had one alcohol-free beer in my life. I think it's O'Doul's. But understand that when people look at you a little strange, due to your preference for alcohol-free beer or caffeine-free coffee, yeah, it's a little strange. Only psychopaths drink the beer for the taste. Oh, you can't afford that. Well, Mr. Robo-Doctor can. If the room will load. There it is. Okay, 10K. That's a pretty healthy nest egg for us poor people. And King managed to run exactly where I wanted him to. So I'll check these slave markets first. I just heard someone... Oh, dear lord. Did I just break into this building? I definitely don't want to be arrested. No, all the other doors are open. It sounded like I was picking a lock or something, but I think they're open. Yeah. It's really, really, really easy to accidentally violate the law in Kenshi. And unlike, like, it kind of reminds me of Oblivion. If you've played Elder Scrolls Oblivion, they don't have slaves either. Where are all your slaves? Are they all in rebirth or something? What gives, dude? If you've ever played, you know, like Oblivion, it will kind of warn you before you're doing something illegal. Be like, hey, you're trespassing. You might want to look to that. Whereas Kenshi is just like, kill him now. And you're like, wait, what about my warning? It's like, warnings? What are they? And they just, it's like open season to murder you. It's pretty miserable. All right, there's no Shek on the roof of this bakery as far as I could tell. Oh, there is one, but I can't talk to him, so he's not recruitable. But I'll check the bar and bakery, and then I'll check the other slave marts. Fraggles! An evolved crab. Or Evolvo crab. Thank you for the subs. And welcome to the stream. I also missed a puppy treat, didn't I? I've been meaning to set myself up with, like, alerts that only I can hear when they're redeemed. Alright, so a thief fence... What are you? Oh. Okay. Kind of hard to tell their race when they're hunched over and covered by a Ashland hat or whatever that is. That's not an Ashland hat. That's a farmer hats, whatever they're called. What are they called? Straw hat. All right, I don't see anyone here. Let's try the bakery. Is this game in full release? Yeah, it has been for like years. It was in development for like 8 years, and then it released. It does still get micro updates and the like, little patches, but it's done. It's complete, and there are so many mods for it. How much are the... Oh, wow. They're really inexpensive. Well, we're eating chew sticks on our way home. Here, you can have a hacksaw. Thank you. So, alright, Kang now has the food for the slave recruiting squad. I don't need to go upstairs. None of them are recruitable, unless this Alec here, magically, I can talk to, but it doesn't seem possible. And that's it. I'm gonna bounce out of this this town here, because there's no other reason for me to be here. There's no one to recruit. Let's try Port South. I know in the past I've hit up all of the major towns, So I need to go somewhere new. Does this game run on Windows 11? I don't know, because I don't run on Windows 11. Windows told me my hardware wasn't good enough for 11. And I said to Windows, every other of your operating systems suck, so I'll wait for 12. Oh, yes, so many Mark 1s. One thing I've been meaning to do is to get people outfitted. So let's start to do that too, because I am... Whoa! Dear Lord! Slow down, Tora. Oh, we got some Masterworks in there too. Alright, oops. Don't repeat Q. I do need more turtlenecks. I don't think I need more helmets. Tora, stop. What are you working on? No. I said don't repeat Q. Quit it. Cut it out. You can bypass the requirements with a simple third-party GitHub tool for Win11. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, Oron is getting a Masterwork turtleneck. Let me mark this down on my little spreadsheet here. And I'm going to also increase her helmet to Masterwork grade as well. Because Oron is a really good fighter. Also, the Masterwork helmets are heavier, I believe. 6 kilograms versus... No, they're the same weight. Sometimes it increases weight, but I think that's mostly weapons. Then her weapons, speaking of weapons, should jump to Mark 1. So this is a 1.15 damage, and then this is a 0.98. So it is a big jump to the Mark 1s. And y'all set, girl. Go back to work. She's refusing to work. Cool. Who was my weaver? Iguvin? Oh, Iguvin is on the slave recruiting drive, so that's why I don't have any fabrics. That's fine. Alright, I believe the rest of these helmets are all specialist. And I could probably sell some of them because, how many am I going to need? 1, 2... Not even Headshot. Headshot's not getting one of these because she's a crossbow woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hypothetically. So let's set aside 10 and I can sell the rest. Because I'm basically not going to be making any more samurai helmets until I have the guaranteed masterwork. So there's 10, and these can be sold. So I still need a lot of shirts. And Rook is home, ready to go sell those helmets. Wait, oh, these Bannerbones have patched themselves up. That's fine. I don't care. And King is about halfway to Port South. He is really fast. Let's strip these guys down because I have the weight and space. Oh, that's never gonna fit. All right, Bob's band of bones. I guess I'll do leg plates, although they're really not economical. But I have nothing else to sell. There only one of them had leg plates anyway. Alright, good enough. Just a little bit of scratch, because my slave recruiting probably should buy some more food, even though those chew sticks are nice. Ma Dune's too big. I don't know why that popped into my head. That is an old beam, but it checks out. Nothing like some Hertzfeld, right? So they have a bar that I've never visited, so there's a possibility for recruits. Their rooftop cages look empty, so that's not helpful. The other sets of rooftop cages are also empty. And I believe it's just the one bar. Oh, there's another slave shop. Man, they have a lot of slaves. Or rather, a lot of potential slaves. Just a bunch of emptiness. Alright, into the bar we go. I hate slaver bars, but, you know, gotta fill the roster somehow. Slaver bars, I've never really known to have too many people frequent them, because they're basically just for slavers. And this one, no different than all the others. It is just a bunch of slavers in there. What's the plan for the slaves? They're going to join us as full-fledged members. One of the rules of this series is that we have no caste system. We don't take slaves. We don't treat people any different, regardless of their skill, whether they're hornless or not. In Shek culture, in the game, horns are kind of like long hair for samurai, and it was very dishonorable if you have your horns cut off. That is like cutting off a top knot of a samurai, signifying defeat. And in Shek culture, once your horns are cut off, you no longer fight. You're not of the fighting class. You would become of the worker class, or really of the slave class. So someone like Ruka has no horns. Headshot doesn't have horns either. You can actually, if you zoom in on her, you'll see. Here, I'll take off the straw cap. You can see her horns are very clearly cut, as an indicator that she has. And someone like Thor, I guess he doesn't have top horns, but as an indicator that she has been defeated in the past. But one of the changes that we've made to our group here is we don't care. Oh, so Shona is another one that has no horns. What's interesting is Mike had horns, even though he was a slave. He got to keep them. Man, he really does have horns. That is, yeah, those are big. So, yeah, we don't care. Rockvin does not care. This band of people do not care. We don't care about caste systems. We don't care about horns. We don't care about any of that. We just care that we're taking the fight to all of Shager's enemies. Oh, someone's at the gate. Maybe. Nope, I'm wrong. Ruka is about halfway back to the PlayStation. And a part of me, I'm a little annoyed of these band of bones that just like, I have real no way to deal with them. There's been a lot of comments about getting a peeler machine, but I am not going to be doing that. A peeler machine is a device in Kenshi that skins people alive and removes their limbs and all that. And the reason I'm not doing that is there is no good lore reason for us to go where peeler machine blueprint is. I'm not spoiling it. I'm just saying there's only one blueprint in the entire world, and it doesn't make sense for us to travel there, because it has nothing to do with this series at all. But also, we're honorable Shek, or at least we're trying to be. So it doesn't really make sense to peel people to death. Now, the other way to deal with the people like this is just to micromanage them and to like haul them out into where big things tend to patrol and just have the big things feast. I tend to see a lot of big things around here. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 9th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, and Discord, which the link can be found in the description or on Rhadamant.com, is a great way to get notifications and to take part in polls. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you for supporting the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Shek.